Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. How's everybody's day going? How's everybody's week starting off? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit the subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. There was a 30-minute delay in today's game between the San Diego Padres and the New York Yankees just because of rain. It's probably supposed to be raining all week in New York. I checked the forecast and yeah, it's going to be pretty wet out there. So let's see how this series turns out. Let's see if there's going to be any delays or if the game's going to end early because of the weather. Well, we shall wait and see. Let's say what's up to the chat real quick. We got John the Beagle Dad. We got CT Cards. We got Desiree in the chat. We got Jacob Petruzzi, Sean Browning. Who else we got? We got Rodney in the chat. What up, man? How are things? Hopefully you're okay. I see your comment there, Rodney. Only you and I are gonna know that one. How is George Jefferson doing anyway, bro? Let me know. Oh, we got Stephen B in the building. We got Daniel Berry in the building. What's up, guys and gals? How's everybody doing? But the game here should start momentarily. I show Carlos Rodon warming up there in the bullpen as he is the starter for the New York Yankees. He'll be going up against Nick Pivetta of the San Diego Padres. So hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully the Yankees win it. Hopefully they get the series because they lost back-to-back series. And it's pretty bad. They lost series that they should have won. Let's put it that way. All right. I mean, it's just now they're facing a much better team right now in the San Diego Padres. I mean, that team is better than the Rays, better than the Orioles. There's no doubt there. What up, Frederick? How's it going? Oh, Guardians Dodgers on Memorial Day. All right, that should be a lot of fun. Get ready for the Dodgers. Get ready for the Dodgers, man. But the game should start here in a couple of minutes. I'll pull up the game cast. But how are you all feeling about this game today? How do you all think Carlos Rodon is going to do? What do we think Carlos Rodon does in today's game? So let's – you know what? I need to put out a poll. You're excited to see Ohtani? Are you gonna get some betting advice from him there, Frederick? Actually, don't do it. You'll get in big trouble for that. Big trouble there, buddy. Don't do it. George had a therapy appointment. Therapist reminded him of you. Huh? That's really. Okay. San Diego kicked the crap out of us. We got to hope the offense wakes up. We have Rodon, Clark. I mean, they could, yeah. They could. Yeah, apparently I have a doppelganger, dude. Apparently I look like a few people. Apparently I look like a few people out there. Look at Cody Bellinger. That dude always looks like he's like blazed. Like that dude looks like he's just like high and just like enjoying life. But showing the Yankees players in the dugout. I think they're still waiting in the dugout. I think once umpire says, let's go play ball, it looks like team's ready. They're about to take the field here. So, in case you all haven't heard, George Lombard Jr. was promoted to Double-A. So, I don't know if you all heard about that, but congratulations to George Lombard Jr. I'm really excited to see what this guy's going to do, man. He's like 19 years old. I mean, I liked what I saw from him in spring training. He looked really good. I know he's been killing it down there in the minors, and now he just got promoted to Double-A, which shout out to him. Doppelganger Vinny. Yeah. I look like Vinny. You got me. You got me. Well, you have Carlos Rodon on the mound. He's taking his warm-ups here. The San Diego Padres lineup is Fernando Tatis Jr., Luis Ariz, Manny Machado, Xander Bogaerts, Luis Campusano, Oscar Gonzalez, Elias Diaz, Tyler Wade, former New York Yankee, Brandon Lockridge. That is your starting lineup for the San Diego Padres. Chia Ace is in the building. What up, man? What's going on? What's up, bro? I know he's calling the game. Frederick, I won't be calling the game on Friday, but I will be calling it Saturday, Sunday, no doubt. But let's see how this game plays out. Carlos Rodon taking his warm-up pitches here. He had 3 really good back-to-back starts, so let's just hope for a fourth really good start here. Volpe vibes, I don't know, man. I don't know about the Volpe vibes. I mean, why do you feel like you're getting Volpe vibes? I guess I'm not understanding. But Rodon is ready to go. Tatis Jr. is ready to go. And the first pitch is fouled back. 0-1 count here to Fernando Tatis Jr. He's batting .328, 8 home runs, 18 RBIs, and .972 OPS. Those numbers are no joke. So 0-1 count as Rodon sets. Here's the pitch, and that is fouled back. It's a quick 0-2 count. So let's see if Rodon could get his first strikeout of the game. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes here, or 0-2 here to Tatis Jr. Here's the pitch, and that is low for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yankees defense, Bellinger, Grisham, Judge in the outfield. In the infield, you have Peraza, Volpe, Vivas, Goldschmidt. At the dish, you got Wells, DHing his Rice. Carlos Rodon is on the mound. No Dominguez, no Cabrera tonight in the lineup there, folks. Let me know how you all feel about that. And Rodon sets. Here's the 1-2, and he misses on that pitch. Even now, the count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Tatis. Here's the pitch. Misses on that one. It's a full count now to Fernando Tatis Jr. And Luis Ariz is on deck. And here's the payoff. And he struck him out looking. First strikeout of the game for Carlos Rodon. And that'll bring up Luis Ariz. So let's see what he does against Luis Ariz. We got 1 out here at the top of the first. And Luis Ariz takes ball 1. So it's a 1-0 count here to Luis Ariz, who's batting .306 with 3 home runs, 12 RBIs, a .781 OPS. And here's the 1-0. And that is foul. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike now to Luis Ariz. So 1-1 count here to Luis Ariz as Carlos Rodon sets. And here's the 1-1. Swings and misses for strike 2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Adrian Johnson, home plate umpire. They say he is hitter friendly. Fewer high strikes, fewer inside strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Let's see if Rodon could get his second strikeout of the game as he sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch is fouled. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball's out of play. What's up, Sco? What's up, Brad? How's it going? So still 1-2. Here's the pitch. And Arise pops that one up. Hey, what a play by Cody Bellinger as he saves a hit there. Second out of the inning. Nice play by Cody Bellinger. He may not be hitting, but he makes good plays in the outfield, so I'll take it. Little slidey slide there by Cody Bellinger. And that is out number 2. So 2 outs here in the top of the first. Slip and slide. Take it to the house. And we got Manny Machado at the plate as he swings and misses on the first pitch. So 2 outs here in the top of the first with Manny Machado, who's batting .295 right now at .819 OPS, 3 home runs, 14 RBIs. And the 0-1 is in there for a strike. It's 0-2. Let's play that 2-strike horn. As Rodon sets here on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Second strikeout of the game. Let's go. We're going to the bottom of the first. Rodon off to a really good start. Let's see what the Yankees bats do here in the bottom of the first as they will face Nick Pivetta. So what's going on, chat? How are we feeling? Yeah, I want to see the Lombard talks here because Petruzzi asked a question about Lombard. And I'm looking at the comments, and honestly, I do agree with Brad that Lombard is way better than Volpe was. So yeah, defensively, there's no doubt there. I don't think Lombard Jr. is not giving me any. He's not giving me Volpe vibes. I don't know about what the rest of you think. I'm not getting the Volpe vibes from him. Can't speak for everybody else. But we are in a commercial break. And the game will resume here shortly. So what do you mean by situation-wise, not player-wise? All right, folks. I'll put out a poll. Go vote in the poll. So Trent Grisham, Aaron Judge, Ben Rice, Paul Goldschmidt, Cody Bellinger, Anthony Volpe, Austin Wells, Oswald Peraza, Yorbit Vivas. That is your starting lineup for the New York Yankees. I don't know. I mean, I know Volpe was a big deal for the Yankees, but so is I know Lombard Jr. is as well, but I think Lombard Jr. is better, man. As Nick Pivetta is on the mound here, and he's ready to go against Trent Grisham, and the first pitch is fouled. It's 0-1. Well, we don't know if Lombard Jr. is going to be in the similar situation as Volpe, man. He's not even in the majors yet. We got to wait and see how this guy turns out. Oh, we got Brooklyn in the house. Susan, what's up, Susan? 1 ball, 1 strike to Trent Grisham. And here's the 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Trent Grisham, bottom of the first. And the 2-1 misses. 3-1 now. Just stop raining there? Okay. What's up, Sunil? 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 3-1. That is in there for a strike. The count is now full. So 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Trent Grisham. Hey, CT Cards, your comment, dude. I'm sorry. I gotta do this. I gotta do this, dude.
You suck.
Sorry there, CT Cards. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Trent Grisham, and here's the 3-2. And Grisham pops that to center field, and he's making a run there, and he makes the play. What a play there from Lockridge. Made a good run for it, and made the play. Saves a hit there for Peraza, and that does bring up the captain, Aaron Judge, to the plate. Did he go? He did not. So it's 1-0 to Aaron Judge. He's batting .423, 11 home runs, 33 RBIs, 1287 OPS. He has a 30 on base streak right now, folks. So let's hope he can keep the streak alive. But more importantly, the Yankees need to win this game, win this series. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike here to the captain. And here's the pitch. It is 2 balls, 1 strike now. And here's the 2-1. 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike here to Aaron Judge. As Peraza sets, here's the pitch. And Judge fouls off that pitch. It's full now, full count to the captain. So Padres defense, you got Gonzalez, Lockridge, Tatis Jr. in the outfield. In the infield, you got Machado, Bogarts, Tyler Wade, Luis Ariz. Nick Pavetta's on the mound. Campusano is DHing. And Aaron Judge hits that to right field, and it is foul. So still full count here to Aaron Judge. It's 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes as Peraza sets. Here's the payoff. Judge fouls it off again. Judge is battling here against Peraza. So Judge calls time. So still 3 balls and 2 strikes here. 1 out, bottom of the first. Let's see what Judge does. As Peraza sets. And the pitch. Fouled off. Aaron Judge battling here with this at bat. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Peraza sets and the pitch, and he walks him. So 1 out walk here, as Aaron Judge will take first base, and that'll bring up Ben Rice to the plate. So let's see what Ben Rice does here in his first at bat as Peraza sets and the pitch. And that is ripped, and that ball is fair. Goes into right field as Judge will go to third. Ben Rice Makes it to second base, and Judge is going home, and he is out of there. Judge tried to score on a catch that was not made by Bogarts, and he got thrown out at home. So Ben Rice does get a double. Judge gets thrown out at home. Showing the replay here. Judge rounding second. You thought he was going to stop at third. And then he saw the misplay there at second, and then he decided to try and score here, but was caught out. So runner on second now with 2 outs. That does bring up Paul Goldschmidt. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the first with a runner on second now. And the pitch to Goldschmidt is ball 1. Yeah, Bogarts couldn't get the ball. Judge tried to take advantage when he just got thrown out. So should just stayed at third base. He wasn't even waved home by the third base coach based on that replay. If Bogarts had caught that ball, Ben Rice would have been out. That could have potentially been, well, no, it would have been a double play. Judge would have just stayed at third. But anyway, 2 outs, 2 balls, 1 strike here to Paul Goldschmidt. Runner on second. And misses on that pitch. It's 3-1 now. 3 balls, 1 strike here to Paul Goldschmidt. And the 3-1. Oh, and that is called a strike. Goldschmidt thought different. I don't think he liked that call very much, but it is a full count now to Paul Goldschmidt. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second, bottom of the first, 2 outs here. As Pavetta sets, here's the pitch. And Goldschmidt strikes out swinging. And we are going to the top of the second. We got 1 hit, 1 walk. No runs, no errors. And we are going to the top of the second commercial break right now. All right. Petruzzi, Brad, chill out. Both you guys, settle down. Chill out, boys. Well, that's what I'm saying, just to settle down. Enough. All right. So looks like I got 11 votes in the chat here, and 91% said Carlos Rodon goes over 6 strikeouts today. So sweet. Enough, Brad. What's up, Beagle? You're back, huh? You said hi earlier. Did you go on a walk there, Beagle? Oh, you were sleeping. Okay. I don't blame you. Brad, enough, man. Seriously. Oh, wait. You're responding to CT Cards because he called himself a hobbit. Never mind. You did a walk earlier. Okay. Petruzzi's asking if a player was a former Yanks farmhand, would you consider him a former Yankee? I mean, he was a prospect. You could say he was a prospect in the Yankees farm system. If he played for the Yankees, then you could call him a former Yankee. All right, we're back to the game here as Rodon pitches for strike one against Xander Bogaerts, spanning 243 with a one home run, 11 RBIs, a 681 OPS, and the 0-1. Oh, misses on that curveball. It is 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Rodon sets, here's the 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike now. And the 2-1. And that's a grounder hit to Peraza as he throws over to first for out number 1 here at the top of the second. And we have Luis Campusano at the plate. So no hits in 3 at-bats so far this season. So let's see what he does today. As he does go around, it is strike 1. It's 0-1. That was kind of what I had in my head there too, Brad. All right, looks like play will resume here. As Rodon sets, it's a long set here on the 1-1, and the pitch is in there for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Luis Campusano. And the 1-2. In the dirt, it's 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Let's see if Rodon can get his 3rd strike out of the game as Oscar Gonzalez is waiting on deck. It's a 2-2 count here with 1 out, top of second as Rodon sets. And the 2-2. And he struck him out. So 2nd out of the inning, 3rd strikeout of the game for Carlos Rodon. Campusano did not like that call, but that was a similar pitch that was called on Paul Goldschmidt last inning. So, and that brings up Oscar Gonzalez to the plate. 0-1. On count here to Oscar Gonzalez as Rodon sets. And the pitch fouled off. It's 0-2. Let's play that 2-strike horn. See if we're here. So 0-2 count, 2 outs, top of the second. As Rodon sets. And the 0-2, that is popped up to center field. And it looks like Trent Grisham is right there to make the play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Carlos Rodon. And we're going to the bottom of the second. Commercial break coming up. Bellinger, Volpe, Wells are due up. So far, so good for Carlos Rodon. Now the bats just need to come around. So Rodon is looking good so far. Well, CT Cards, I mean, let's put it this way. he has good outings, and there's times where he has bad, no doubt. But even in his good outings, sometimes the offense doesn't come through for him. We've seen that too many times when he's on the mound. So let's just hope that once again the bats come through, right? The bats got to come through. So, but so far so good right now for the New York Yankees in terms of Carlos Rodon. Some prayers for Chris the Flash. He's going through a tough time. It is only water, Susan. At least it ain't raining acid. But now I'll be thinking of Chris. All right, hopefully he's all right. Hopefully it's nothing too major. Hopefully he's all right though. But yeah, with Chris, I'll send some positive thoughts his way. What's up there, William? How's it going there, bud? Game will resume here shortly. I didn't hear about anything about Alcantara. I really have not heard anything about Sandy Alcantara. Personally, I haven't. But Nick Pavetta's back on the mound here. He'll be facing Cody Bellinger here in the bottom of the second. The pitch. Woo! Big swing and a miss there by Bellinger. Yeah, no, I did see that Jason posted a video about it. I mean, once again, I didn't hear nothing about it. Did he say? I'm not sure where he saw it. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Cody Bellinger. So last 10 games for Bellinger, batting .257, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, and 886 OPS. So last 10 games, he's looked really good. And the 1-1, it is fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Real quick, I'm not really wanting Sandy Alcantara. I mean, as of right now, he's not pitching that well. And the 1-2, it is fouled and out of play. And he just came back from Tommy John surgery, so yeah, I'm not really sure if I want him. The Marlins are going to ask for a lot, and I'd say no. And Bellinger fouls it back. All right, to the folks that said that are sending me messages, I will check in between innings. So, and the 1-2, that is fouled off. Bellinger's battling here. Yeah, Michael King or Zach Gallen. I would love to have one, or Michael. Yeah, I'd love to have one of those guys next season. Oh, and that ball gets away. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Personally, I just don't think it's worth it to give up that much, to give up all those prospects for Alcantara. I'm sorry. And he could benefit under Matt Blake. But it is 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Cody Bellinger. And the 2-2. And Bellinger strikes out swinging for out number 1. Well, yeah, Rizzo could go to Boston. That's a possibility. So we have Anthony Volpe at the plate, who takes ball one. So Volpe right now batting .233 with 5 home runs, 19 RBIs, an OPS of 768. As Peraza sets here on the 1-0. That is fouled. Rizzo's he doesn't have. I don't think he really has anything left in the tank anymore. Honestly, and it's sad. It saddens me to say that. But here's the 1-1. As Volpe sends that one to the moon, in the infield, and the catch is made by Bogarts for out number 2, and that'll bring up Austin Wells. And we have Austin Wells at the plate, who is batting .208 this season. And the pitch to Wells. And that is a line drive single to right field. So Austin Wells is on there with a 2-out single. So that'll bring up Oswald Peraza to the plate. So let's see if the Yankees could get a run here with 2 outs. So 1 ball, no strike here to Peraza, who's taking over third base duties today. And the 1-0, swing and a miss. It's 1-1 now to Oswald Peraza. Runner on first, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Still a 0-0 game as Peraza sets. And the 1-1, swing and a miss. It's 1-2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Oswald Peraza as he asks for time. And the 1-2, did he go? He did not. The count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And we have Yorbit Vivas waiting on deck, who got his first career hit yesterday. So congratulations to him. And the 2-2. And Peraza swings and misses for out number 3. That is the end of the second. Yankees do get a hit. No runs, no errors. That'll bring up Diaz, Wade, Lockridge to the plate here in the top of the third. So we are in a commercial break. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's enjoying their night. Make sure you all hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, you're watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button, join the fun, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Even if you're a fan of another team, join the party. I got fans I got subscribers that support other teams. It's cool to interact with them. So hopefully you're all doing well. But it's a 0-0 game, commercial break. So right now it's pitcher's duel. Let's see what Carlos Rodon does here in the top of the third. Yeah, no doubt, Petruzzi. Oh, Brad. Hey, Brad, are you grumpy out there in Australia, dude? Are you a little grumpy, sir? 14 votes and 86% of you said over 6 Ks. We need a starter, but who's actually available? I mean, right now, there's not much available. I mean, they're probably going to have to wait for the deadline. I think the Yankees are honestly the Yankees are going to roll with who they have right now till Luis Hill gets back, and then the rotation is going to look better. So you're not going to have to see guys like Carlos Carrasco. I think Will Warren will remain in the rotation. I think. Yeah, it looks like I'm checking the Knicks game right now. It looks like they're down by 8. So I mean, the number 2 seed versus number 3. Well, it looks like we are back to the game here as we will begin the top of the 3rd. And the catcher Diaz is leading things off here in the top of the 3rd as Rodon sets and the pitch. Oh, and it almost hit him. And it is 1-0. Diaz had to move out of the way. One ball, one strike here to Diaz. The 1-1, 2 balls, 1 strike now to Elias Diaz, former Colorado Rocky. Does Vivas remind me of Odor? How so, Petruzzi? I'm not really seeing it personally, but here's the 2-1. And it is 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Elias Diaz. So 2-2 count here. Here's the pitch. And did he go? He did not, first base umpire said. First base umpire said he held up. So it is a full count now. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. And here's the payoff. And it is a single that gets through. And Diaz will lead things off here in the top of the 3rd with a single. So runner is on first base for the San Diego Padres. And that'll bring up former New York Yankee Tyler Wade to the plate. So let's see what he does against his former team. As Rodon sets the pitch, Wade shows bunt. It is foul. So 0-1 to Tyler Wade. And Tyler Wade is ready to go on the 0-1 as Rodon sets, pitches, and Wade tries to show bunt again, but he fouls it. It's 0-2 now. So no balls, 2 strikes. Let's see if Rodon could get another strikeout here. Yeah, Lou, he is. He's had 3 back-to-back starts. So let's see if he can make it 4 times now. 0-2 count to Wade. Here's the pitch. And he swings and misses. And he took him out. Rodon with his 4th strikeout of the game. So it looks like Jackson Merrill is expected to return tomorrow for the San Diego Padres. Oh, Petruzzi, stop with the bad jokes. Oh, my God. Now I'm getting a headache. And we got Brandon Lockridge, former prospect of the New York Yankees, coming to the plate. with one out, runner on first, top of the third. And the pitch is a strike, 1-1 now to Lockridge. As Rodon sets here on the 1-1, the pitch is popped up, foul back. The count now is 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right. You know what? You and CT cards, Petruzzi and CT cards, y'all getting something here in a minute. Hold on. Here's the 1-2. And it's a grounder right back to Rodon. There's one. There's two. No, they only get the runner out at second. Lockridge is safe at first, but Petruzzi and CT cards.
Ooh, you suck.
There you go. That's what you guys get. We are back to the top of the order here for the San Diego Padres. We got Fernando Tatis Jr. at the plate, and he takes ball 1. So 1-0 here to Fernando Tatis. And the 1-0. Runner goes, and he is safe. Lockridge steals second base. It's 2 balls, no strikes now to Fernando Tatis Jr. So it's 2 balls, no strikes here to Fernando Tatis Jr. Runner on second here in the top of the third as Rodon sets. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike. It's 2-1 now. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Fernando Tatis Jr. And the 2-1. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Let's play that 2-strike horn. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. Let's see if Rodon could get another strikeout here. As Rodon checks the runner at second. And the 2-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The count is full. As Luis Ariz is waiting on deck. So 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Fernando Tatis Jr., who is 0 for 1 in today's game. And the payoff. And he struck him out. Swings and misses. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So Rodon looking really good through 3 innings so far. So bottom of the 3rd coming up. We are in a commercial break. How we feeling? How we feeling? Let's see what the Yankees bats can do. Yeah, bearded Rodon is he's a different story. That dude's a different story. I like bearded Rodon. The beard policy is definitely helping him. No doubt about it. Yeah, 2 catchers in a row who can't throw runners out. Yeah, Trevino, I remember that game against Boston where they ran on him twice or 9 times. They stole 9 runners on him or 9 bases on him. That was bad. Posada is retired and enjoying life. That's where Jorge Posada is right now. All right, and we got Yorbit Vivas at the plate here in the bottom of the third to lead things off, and the pitch from Pavetta is ball one. So it is 1 ball, no strike. So 5 at-bats so far with 1 hit. Got his first hit yesterday in the Tampa game. First major league hit. And the 1-0, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Yorbit Vivas. So it is a 1-1 count here to Vivas, and the 1-1, that is fouled back. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Vivas. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here as Pavetta sets. And here's the 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. It's a 2-2 count. As Pavetta sets here on the 2-2, and the pitch, 3-2. The count is full. So 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Vivas as Trent Grisham is waiting on deck. And here's the payoff, and that is fouled. So still staying alive, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Yorbit Vivas, who is battling here. As Pavetta sets. And here's the payoff. And Yorbit Vivas draws a walk. And so Vivas will lead things off here in the bottom of the third with a walk. And that'll bring up Trent Grisham to the plate, who is 0 for 1 in today's game. And Grisham fouls off the first pitch. So Yankees have their runner on first. Let's see if they can get on the board here in the bottom of the third. As Pavetta sets here on the 0-1, and the pitch is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Trent Grisham. Aaron Judge is waiting on deck. So nobody out right now. Runner on first. 1-1 count, bottom of the third as Pavetta sets. And here's the pitch. And Grisham hits that to right field. And that ball is gone. A 2-run home run for Trent Grisham. The Yankees are on the board. 2-0. Let's play that siren. Hold up. Fourth home run of the season. 102 exit velo, 390-foot home run. Trent Grisham. It's a 2-0 game now. Still nobody out. Aaron Judge coming to the plate now. And the Yankees are on the board. What's up, Bill? Glad you made it there, buddy. Glad you made it. And Judge is at the plate. He swings and misses on the first pitch. It's 0-1. Judge drew a walk in his first at bat, so let's see what he does here in his second at-bat against Nick Pivetta. And the 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to the captain. Pivetta sets. Here's the pitch. And Judge fouls that one back. So 9th home run of the season for Trent Grisham. That's all he hit in 2024. And the 1-2 to Judge. And that ball is hit, but not deep enough, as Tatis Jr. makes the play for out number 1. And that'll bring up Ben Rice to the plate. As Ben Rice is at the plate, he swings and misses. It's 0-1. He is 1 for 1 in today's game. He had a double in his first at bat. So 0-1 count here to Ben Rice. Pivetta sets the 0-1. That is called a strike. Rice didn't think so. Felt that pitch might have been a little inside, but it's 0-2 to Ben Rice. Yankees have a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the third as Rice fouls off that pitch. 2-0 right now, leading with a Trent Grisham 2-run homer. So 1 out here in the bottom of the third. 0-2 count to Ben Rice. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Ben Rice. As Pivetta sets here on the 1-2, the pitch. As Rice pops that one up, and it looks like a little hop there to Bogarts. He grabs it on the hop, or to Machado, grabs it on the hop. And he throws Rice out. He barehands it on the hop. So and that'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. And the pitch, swing and a miss for 0-1. Goldschmidt is 0 for 1 in today's game. He struck out in his first at bat. The 0-1. And that ball is popped up to right field. Tatis Jr. makes the play for out number 3. But the Yankees do score on a 2-run home run by Trent Grisham. And the Yankees are leading this game 2-0. And we are going to the top of the 4th. Let's see what Carlos Rodon does. Carlos Rodon so far pitching a really good game. So we'll check his stat line real quick. Yeah, Bellinger or Rodon right now at 5 strikeouts. Only gave up the 1 hit, no earned runs so far, no walks. So pretty decent outing for him so thus far. Let's see what he does in the top of the 4th. But we are in a commercial break. The game will resume here shortly. But how's everybody doing? Knicks down 16. Oh, God. I mean, Celtics are a good team. I'm hoping the Knicks could beat them, man, and move on to the next round. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. But I hope everybody is enjoying their evening. Hopefully, everybody's a little bit in a better mood that the Yankees are winning 2-0 against the San Diego Padres. Top of the fourth will start here shortly. So once again, make sure you all hit the like button. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. If you're new and you're watching this channel, share this channel out. Let's continue growing out the strike zone. But let's see what the Yankees do. Let's see what Rodon does here in the top of the fourth, as games should resume here shortly. No, Petruzzi, I am not. And Luis Ariz will lead things off here in the top of the fourth as he takes ball one from Carlos Rodon. Rodon sets here on the 1-0 and the pitch. And that is hit into right field. And Judge is right there to make the play for out number one. And that'll bring up Manny Machado to the plate. So Machado is 0 for 1 in today's game. He struck out in his first at bat. Rodon sets here. The pitch is fouled off. It is no balls, 1 strike here to Manny Machado. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 to Manny Machado. Let's see if Rodon could get his 6th strikeout of the game. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Machado. 1 out, top of the fourth. The Yankees have a 2-0 lead. And the 0-2 outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Manny Machado. As Rodon sets. And the pitch. And it's a grounder hit to Vivas. Throws over to first to Goldschmidt for out number 2. So 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. And that'll bring up Xander Bogaerts to the plate, who is 0 for 1 in today's game. And the pitch to Bogaerts is called a ball, so it's 1-0 to Xander Bogaerts. Rodon sets the 1-0, 2-0 now. 2 balls, no strikes to Xander Bogaerts. So 2 outs here in the top of the fourth, nobody on. Yankees have a 2-0 lead. Rodon trying to have a 1-2-3 inning here. And the 2-0. And the pitch is fouled. It's 2-1 now to Xander Bogaerts. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Bogaerts. Rodon sets. And here's the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. The count is even. Let's play that 2-strike horn. His 6th strikeout of the game. And the pitch is full. So 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Bogarts as Luis Campusano is waiting on deck. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to Xander Bogarts. Rodon sets. Here's the payoff. And that pitch is popped up. And who's going to make the play? No one makes the play. So both Peraza, Goldschmidt came in running. And the play, nobody made a play. Nobody made a play. Well, let's see what happens here. I think both Goldschmidt and Peraza were running towards the ball. Goldschmidt holds off. I want to say Peraza might have said he got it, then ran into Rodon. So the inning is alive still. So they ruled that as a single. And I guess Rodon could have easily made that play too. I'm not really sure why Peraza and Goldschmidt ran out there, but I think Rodon could have had it as well. But and the 1-1 to Luis Campusano. It is 1-2. Once again, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see. Let's see if Rodon can get his 6th strike out of the game. Here's the 1-2. And it's a grounder hit to Peraza. He throws over to second for out number 3. So no damage has been done. Yankees do give up a hit. Yankees still leading 2-0. And we're going to the bottom of the 4th. So far, so good for Carlos Rodon. And before they went to commercial break, it looked like it was freaking pouring out there, man. Rodney, I see your comment here. Oh, Mr. Instigator making a controversial comment. Oh, man. So let's see what the Knicks are doing. Oh, man. Knicks are down 13 right now against the Celtics. That's not good. What's going on around Major League Baseball? Okay, so the Dodgers are beating the Marlins 7-1. The Braves are beating the Reds 4-0. Brewers are beating the Astros 3-0. Cubs and the Giants are tied up at 2. White Sox and Royals are tied up at 0. 2-2 game between the Cardinals and Pirates. Mets and Diamondbacks playing later on. Seattle Athletics playing later on. Nationals Guardians game has been postponed. So those are your scores. Those are your games right now, folks. Yeah, for real, Ace. Facts, bro. Shout out to my guy, Ace. Well, we're still in a commercial break here. Game will resume here shortly. I'm going to go into the Aces live stream right now, say what up. Yeah, where is Gusto? We're missing my boy Gusto. All right, Cody Bellinger is leading things off here, the bottom of the 4th. And it's an 0-1 count. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Cody Bellinger. He is 0 for 1 in today's game. Rain looks like it's coming down pretty good in the Bronx. And the 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike now. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they bring the tarp up after this inning. 2-1. It is 2-2 now. Yeah, that rain is coming down pretty good right now in the Bronx. And 2-2. And Bellinger. Oh, what a diving stop there. And do they get him? Nope, they do not get him. Nice stop there by Tyler Wade. Throws over to first, but Arias cannot get the tag on Bellinger. And let's see the replay here. Yep, nope, couldn't tag him. And that is a single for Cody Bellinger. It is officially scored as a hit. And Volpe is up to bat now. He is 0 for 1 in today's game. And the pitch. And Bellinger's stealing second. And he's in there. Ball gets away. But he will stay at second base. So a stolen base for Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger making some things happen here in the bottom of the 4th. Everyone hit the lake. I'll hit the beach. I'm going to go hit the beach. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit the beach. So it's 1-0 here to Anthony Volpe. Runner on second, nobody out. And Volpe takes strike 1 there on a sweeper. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Anthony Volpe. And Peraza misses on that one. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Anthony Volpe. As Peraza sets here on 2-1. And the pitch. And Volpe pops that one up in foul territory. And it looks like Elias Diaz will make the play for out number 1. So 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th as Volpe pops out in foul territory. And that'll bring up Austin Wells, who is 1 for 1 in today's game. And Wells pops that one up in foul territory. And look, this time the ball's out of play. So it's no balls, 1 strike here to Austin Wells. Bellinger's on second. Yankees have a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the 4th. As Peraza sets here on the 0-1. And Wells takes strike 2. It's an 0-2 count now to Austin Wells. As Peraza sets, Bellinger has a lead at second in the pitch. And Wells strikes out swinging for out number 2. And that'll bring up, should be bringing up Oswald Peraza. Should bring up Oswald Peraza. And rain's coming down in the Bronx. That's coming down real good. And the first pitch to Peraza is fouled back. It's 0-1. Peraza's 0 for 1 in today's game. As Pavetta sets the 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Damn, Knicks are down by 20. Oh, my God. I just had to check the score real quick, but it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Oswald Peraza with 2 outs, runner on second. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2 now to Oswald Peraza. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Oswald Peraza. And the 1-2, it is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. So 2-2 count. Yeah, the way that rain is coming down right now, I wouldn't doubt it after this inning if they tell the grounds crew to pull out the tarp. So 2-2 pitch here to Peraza. Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now. The count is full to Oswald Peraza. As Pavetta sets. And here's the payoff. And Peraza draws a walk. So we got runners on first and second now. That'll bring up Yorbit Vivas. So a big opportunity coming up here for Yorbit Vivas with runners on first and second. So the Yankees do have an opportunity here to get at least a run in. So Yorbit Vivas will be coming to the plate. But the rain is coming down pretty hard right now, folks, at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. So looks like yep, they're pulling out the tarp here, folks. Yeah. I mean, there was no doubt they were going to pull out the tarp at any given moment. I thought they would have waited just right after this inning, but looks like the groundskeepers crew are going to make it happen here. So we are in the bottom of the 4th. We are going to be in a rain delay here, folks. Well, Sunil, I guess somebody's bladder. I mean, rather have somebody's bladder be out of control than them having their Taco Bell stuff. You know what I mean? All right, and the tarp is on, folks. The tarp is on. Well, it's a good thing I'm calling this game instead of watching a Knicks game because, man, if I was watching a Knicks game right now, I probably wouldn't be very happy. All right. Yeah, what's everybody eating right now? What's everybody munching on? I'm going on a diet, folks. I need to lose some weight. Yep, the tarp is on, and we are officially in a rain delay, folks. 2 burgers with some cheese. Nice. putting people on the mat, Stephen B? Yeah, probably. What's up, TC? How's it going, man? Yeah, William, he got his first major league career hit yesterday against the Tampa Bay Rays. Game's in the delay there, TC. Yankees are up 2-0. It's the bottom of the fourth with 2 outs. They had runners on first and second before they called the groundskeeping crew to put the tarp out. So there is a rain delay right now at Yankee Stadium. So while the weather's in a delay, how's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing? What's everybody up to? So I thought I should mention this right now. I'm like looking at the scores around Major League Baseball. Looks like the Braves-Reds game is going to the top of the 7th. And it looks like the Atlanta Braves have a no-hitter going on right now. Thought it'd be fun mentioning that. So who is pitching for the Braves? Looks like AJ Smith-Shawver. AJ Smith-Shawver. Apparently has a no-hitter going on right now. I got you there, William. It's time to go play pickleball. You're gonna go play pickleball in the rain? Yeah, you could go play pickleball in the rain. Let us know how that works out. What's up there, Andrew Dang? Yeah, I did see the Diamondbacks new City Connect edition. That jersey looked pretty cool. I don't know. I don't really care about the City Connect jerseys. I mean, if the Yankees do get one, cool. If they don't, I'm not worried about it. Yeah, Brad, whatever. Nah, no, Snell, I'm not doing that. No open panel. I mean, unless they postpone it or something or make up for it, then maybe, but I don't think I will be doing a. Yeah, so I mean, most of the City Connect jerseys that they come out with, I'm not that impressed with them, honestly. Like, I'm just not. So I'm glad the Yankees don't participate in it. I haven't really. I mean, the Diamondbacks one that looked pretty cool, but again, most of the ones that do come out, I'm just saying, I'm not really a big fan of it. Yeah, I like the classic pinstripes. I mean, you can't go wrong with the classic pinstripes, folks. You can't go wrong with the classic pinstripes. So now that we're in a rain delay and a weather delay, what are you all doing right now? Like, what are you all up to? And Andrew Dank, shout out to you for being a member for 4 months. He says if they do City Connect, the New York, but all navy with white pinstripes, that'll be fire. The New York fonts, all navy. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad. Wow, you just insulted Stephen B's cheesecakes there, Sunil. Dang, Stephen B. If you're still in the chat, I would not give this guy a cheesecake, bro. That's it. He lost his cheesecake privileges, man. Monday Night Raw is on? Yeah, I know Raw is on. You watching big inning, 4 big games at once is awesome. I bet, man. What are the Knicks doing right now? They're down 11. They were down by 20 at one point. Now they're down by 11. Oh, see, Sunil, you're getting some. See, Sean Browning said that was a low blow. CT Cards is saying the gloves are out. Stephen B is not going to like that. Stephen B is also telling me timeout for 1 minute about heavenly cheesecake. Oh man. Oh, Sunil, you just dished the cheesecake, and now they're all after you. Oh boy. Oh my God. It's all unfair trash talk when Stephen B. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Let's see. Andrew's saying for the D-back ones, it's not too bad, but it is hard to see the stripes because of how dark the purple is. Some angles. Yeah, I like purple, dude. I do like the color purple. I do like the color purple. I don't have like a lot of purple clothing, but like when I used to wear suits for work way back in the day, I had a purple shirt, I had some purple ties. You know what I'm saying? So no, I like purple a lot. Thanks, Sunil. No cheesecakes for you. Hey, Stephen B, the cheesecake that you're going to send him, you could send it to me. I'll take two. Sunil is now public enemy number one. How are the Knicks doing there, Susan? I mean, last I checked, they were down by 11. Let's check right now. Well, they're down by 15 now. They were down by 11 at one point, but now they're down by 15. So I wonder how long this delay is going to be. Sure, Brad, whatever you say. And Brad, I got something for you.
Boo! You suck!
There you go. Oh my God. Game's in a delay right now. 23 votes, and 87% of you have said that Carlos Rodon will pitch over 6 strikeouts. Is there a bell and goes ding, ding, ding? Are we having like a boxing match or something? Or is there like a boxing match going on? Am I gonna have to like referee? Am I assigned referee or something? You're gonna wash some dishes? So have fun with that, Andrew. Were you trying to be Grimace? Sure. I was trying to be Grimace. Yes. You got me there, Brad. Oh, man. Oh, ding, ding, ding. You know what, man? I might have to get it because, I should have had it like a few weeks ago with all the arguments and fights going on. MMA with NFE reffing. Oh boy. Imagine me as a ref, like there's like a low blow, and I'm just like, oh nope, I didn't see it. Sorry, keep fighting. Nah, I would be a good referee. Desiree says no more duck races, boxing matches. Yo, there's an idea. Dudes would be out of breath after like 20 seconds. They'd be out. Oh, their cardio would die out. Oh my God. Round 9, ding, ding, ding. If he hits both with championship belts. Yo, Brunson is awesome, man. You can't go wrong with Brunson. That guy is. Now they're down by 7 with like 28 seconds left in the third quarter. That's incredible. Yeah, Brunson is just on another level, man. I'm so happy the Knicks have him. Brunson's great. Let's hope so. Am I gonna have to get a ding 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 soundboard on here? Is that what we're gonna have to do? Is that what I'm gonna have to do? Yeah, they're down 6. Knicks are down 6. They were down 20 at one point. Now they're down 6. Celtics hit a 3. So now they're down by 9. End of the third quarter. All right. Well, it's a 9-point game. Better than being down, 20. Well, you were definitely wrong on that one there, Frederick. They brought it up in the bottom of the fourth. So the game's officially in a delay. You're a Knicks fan for this series? Okay. Yep, tarp is off, so the game is going to resume then. Rain must have slowed down. I don't see anything on my TV yet. I'm sure it is going to come up here momentarily. Unless you're just joking around there, Petruzzi. Ace says hopefully they can get this to at least a fit. The tarp is coming off. Okay, so Ace confirmed it too. Rain's not going to start for another 2 hours. All right. I didn't get mad. This is getting annoying. That's all, Petruzzi. You've only got the soundboard once today, so you're doing pretty good, Petruzzi. Doing pretty good. I'm impressed. I know I got the MLB TV on right now. It just says that the event is in weather delay, but I'm sure it'll come back once the game goes. Oh, Petruzzi, you were doing so well. You were doing so well. Well, it sounds like the game is going to happen. The game's going to resume here shortly. A couple of you said that the tarp is coming off. Knicks are down 9. Yeah. Start of the fourth quarter. Yeah, I'm seeing that here. Well, it's good that nah, I'm not easily impressed. I'm not easily impressed. The Rangers, usually they're good. This year they didn't make it to the playoffs, unfortunately. And you also got the Islanders, but only people in Long Island care about the Islanders. And you got the Buffalo Sabres, but they're all the way up there in freaking upstate. So looks like the Knicks are down 6 from what I'm seeing. So what's going on in the Yankees game? I know you said the tarp is off. They're still not showing anything with the game here on the TV. Four-point game now. Knicks are really making a comeback here in the fourth quarter. With 10 minutes left, the Knicks are down by 4, so good on those guys. Knicks down 4. I like it. Love it, love it. Yeah, let's see if they can pull off a comeback. Less than 10 minutes left in the game now. Knicks are down 4. I like it. Now, if this Yankees game can resume, that would be great. And it looks like the no-hitter is over for the Braves-Reds game. Let's see. Yeah, they just gave up a hit here in the Braves pitcher gave up a hit in the top of the 8th. So they had a no-hitter going, but got ruined. Oh well. Good for the Braves pitcher. Looks like Denver and OKC are going to play after this, after the Knicks Celtics game. Yeah, the Nuggets are going to have their hands full with OKC. And then tomorrow's games, you got Indiana and Cleveland. Indiana's leading that series 1-0. And then you have Golden State and Minnesota tomorrow night. So hey, Brad Petruzzi, you know what I got to say to you guys?
Boo! You suck!
There you go. That's what you get. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, Susan, possibly. Possibly they might have a semi-doubleheader. Watching the Knicks. Yeah, I'm just kind of watching it from just following the website here from like their little game cast that they got going on. Anunoby with 18 points, Josh Hart with 13, Karl Anthony Towns with 12, Mikal Bridges with 5, Jalen Brunson with 18, Miles McBride with 11, Mitchell Robinson has 3. So need more of a mean guy saying you suck. Maybe I should just like record myself and put it on the soundboard and just make it real mean. Michael King. You know, he was the only guy that I was upset when they traded him for Juan Soto, but I'm pretty sure like he was mainly part of that pack. Like he was the main guy in that package, the main player in that package. But you know, once again, I would have because of who the Yankees needed at the time, I would have done that trade. You know, I would if they asked me if I would have done it again, I would have done it again because they needed a lefty bat in Juan Soto during that time. Yeah, you feel King will be back there? CT cards. You think the Yankees will sign him back? Are you confident? Desiree, yeah. I might have to. Wow, that was pretty brutal there, Sunil. Knicks are down by 1. Let's go. With 8:33 left, let's go, Knicks. Come on. Take game 1. I think Yanks know he can pitch in New York and don't want to gamble on another pitcher. Yeah, I mean, the only other guy that I would want them to go after, should they choose to go after a starting pitcher next season or in the offseason, I like Zach Gallen. I do like Zach Gallen. I mean, I think he's great. All right. Well, it looks like are the Celtics shooting free throws? Because now they're up by 2. Yeah, like I said, if they were to bring Michael King back, I'd be down. So Sunil says yes. Okay, so they are shooting free throws. I kind of figured. Whoa. So now the Knicks are down by 3. All right. I mean, they're down 3 with just a little over 8 minutes left. I mean, I'd rather them be down by 3 than 20. Pitchers warming up. Pivetta, yeah, I figured. JB's back in off the bench. All right. All right. Yeah. So it looks like, yeah, I'm showing on my end that Pavetta's warming up. Game is on. Sweet. So Knicks are down 3. All right. Yeah, I see Pavetta warming up. And it looks like Bellinger is trying to warm up here too. So it looks like, there was a 27, they said 27-minute rain delay. So it was about half hour. Players just trying to warm up here, trying to get loose. And yeah, it looks like it's not raining. Looks like it's drizzling. I don't know if it's drizzling or not, but it doesn't look – that's certainly not raining as hard as it was. All right, and Vivas will be coming to the plate here. So 2 outs here, bottom of the fourth. It's a 2-0 game. Runners on first and second for the Yankees. So let's see if they could get some more runs. All right, it's a tie game with the Knicks and Celtics. Let's go. So let's see what Vivas does. So 2 outs, 2 men on, 2-0 lead for the Yankees. And first pitch, it's a foul ball. It was a hard swing there by Vivas. So almost a 30-minute rain delay here. And the 0-1 fouled back. It's 0-2 now to Vivas. Looks like a tie game between the Knicks and Celtics. I mean, so far, I like what I'm seeing from him there, Jacob. And the 0-2, and Vivas strikes out as his helmet flies off. So the Yankees do leave 2 runners on. We are going to the top of the fifth. Still a 2-0 lead. 6, 7, 8 batters coming up for the San Diego Padres. We are in a commercial break. Yeah, I mean, he's ready to go. I mean, that's what I like about Vivas so far. He's ready to go. All right, the Celtics are up by 3. So I'm gonna grab a water real quick. I'll be right back. All right, we are in a commercial break. Play should resume here shortly. Going to the top of the fifth, there was a rain delay for 30 minutes. Looks like the Knicks are down by 3. What's up, Chua? How's it going there, bud? All right, Rodon right now back on the mound. 4 innings pitched, only gave up 2 hits, no walks, no runs. Has 5 strikeouts so far in today's game. So let's see what he does on the mound here in this inning against Oscar Gonzalez, who was 0 for 1 in today's game. And that is strike 1 to Gonzalez. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Yeah, it's still raining there in the Bronx. It looks like it's coming down pretty good still, but not as hard as it was. And the 1-2. And that is popped up and to center field. Trent Grisham makes the play for out number 1. It's all good, Shua. And here we have Elias Diaz at the plate. And the pitch swings at the first pitch. He pops it up. Aaron Judge is making a run, and he makes the play for out number 2. So 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. That'll bring up former New York Yankee Tyler Wade. Looks like the Knicks are down by 2. And the first pitch to Tyler Wade is strike 1. 0-1 to Tyler Wade. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Tyler Wade. And the 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Wade. Rodon sets here on the 2-1. Here's the pitch. And he fouls off that pitch. It's a 2-2 count. Let's play that 2-strike horn. Get his 6th of the game. Rodon sets. Here's the 2-2. And that is fouled. So still staying alive. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Tyler Wade. And here's the 2-2. And Wade pops that one up in the infield. It looks like Oswald Peraza makes the play for out number 3. And we are going to the bottom of the 5th. Yankees still have a 2-0 lead. So let's see what they do in the bottom of the 5th. We are in a commercial break. I appreciate everybody tuning in and hanging out even through the rain delays. So do appreciate all the folks hanging out, all you guys and gals that are out there. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel out. What's going on here in the next game? Oh, tie game. Let's go. With a little over 4 minutes left. That's what I'm talking about. I hope the Knicks take game 1. Rain dance. But how's everybody doing? How you all feeling? What's going on? What's up? What's up? Oh, man, the Knicks are up by 3. Let's go. All right. And bottom of the 5th coming up here for the New York Yankees. as Trent Grisham will step to the plate. He will lead things off here in the bottom of the fifth. It's the top of the order here for the Yankees. And Pavetta's back on the mound. So Trent Grisham was responsible for putting the Yankees on the board with a 2-run home run. He is 1 for 2 in today's game. So let's see what he does with this at bat. And the first pitch outside, 1 ball, no strike to Trent Grisham. So 1-0 count here to Trent Grisham as Pavetta sets. Here's the pitch. 2 balls, no strikes now to Trent Grisham, former San Diego Padre. And we got Yuki Matsui warming up in the bullpen for the San Diego Padres. So 2 balls, no strikes here to Trent Grisham. And the 2-0 misses on that pitch. It's 3-0 to Grisham. Oh, wow. The Knicks are up by 6. Oh, my God. Here's the 3-0. And Grisham takes a strike. So the count now is 3 balls, 1 strike to Trent Grisham. And Grisham draws a walk. So it's a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the 5th. That will bring up the captain, Aaron Judge, to the plate, who is 0 for 1 in today's game. He had a walk in the first inning and popped out in his last at bat. Let's see what he does here in the bottom of the 5th. And it looks like they're having a conference there on the mound. So it looks like the pitching coach for the San Diego Padres is out, talking with Nick Pavetta. Looks like the Knicks are up by 4. So let's see what Aaron Judge does here. And the first pitch from Pavetta, and it's a grounder hit right to Bogarts for 1. And there's 2 as Judge hits into a double play. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Boo! Yeah, nice little play there by for the double play there by Bogarts to start it. Pavetta's fired up, and this does bring up Ben Rice, who's 1 for 2 in today's game. He takes strike 1. And the 0-1, big swing and a miss. So 0-2 now to Ben Rice. Oh, wow. Celtics are back in the lead. They were down 6. Now they took the lead. Oh, man. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Ben Rice to pitch. And Rice pops that one up. And who makes the play? Second baseman makes the play. And that'll be at the end of the 5th. We're going to the top of the 6th here, folks. Yeah, if they could get the win, that would be great, man. Yeah, it looks like the Knicks are down by 1. They were up by 6, then couldn't get any shots in, huh? They were just stayed at 97. Boston's up by 1. A little over 2 minutes left in the game. So, hey, what's up there? Back it up, Binge. What's up, JB? How's it going, man? JB is doing his interview. I see you doing interviews there with some former athletes. That's pretty awesome. But how are you, JB? How are things going for you? You guys shutting down Machado? Good, he says. Yeah, that would make you happy, man. That would definitely make you happy there, JB. Yeah, next time, JB, next time the Orioles and Yankees play each other, I got to get you on a live stream for one of the pre-games. I wanted to get you on the last one, but I know you weren't feeling well, so Orioles off tonight, so no loss. Yeah. Dodgers won 7-4. Okay. So Brett Boone has been named the Texas Rangers hitting coach. Shotei Imanaga exited yesterday's game, and it looks like we're back to the game here. For Brandon Lockridge, former Yankee prospect, 0-1 to Lockridge, and here's the pitch. As Lockridge pops that up to center field, and it looks like Trent Grisham is right there to make the play for out number 1. So 1 out here in the top of the 6th. And we have Fernando Tatis Jr., who is 0 for 2 in today's game. Swing and a miss by Tatis Jr. It is 0-1. Thank you, Desiree. So, Knicks are up by 2. I like it. So, 0-1 count here to Tatis Jr. and the pitch. Ooh, inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tie game with 53 seconds. The 1-1. That is in there for a strike. So let's see if Rodon could get his 6th strikeout of the game. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here by Rodon. And the pitch, that is popped up. And looks like Aaron Judge is right there to make the play. We have two away here in the top of the 6th. Yeah, Rodon's looking pretty good in this game there, JB. Last 3 starts, he's looked really good. Tonight, he's looking good. So I'm liking this Carlos Rodon here. The Yankees bats could just get a couple more runs. That would make me happy. As we have Luis Arias at the plate, and he fouls off the first pitch. It's 0-1. Rodon sets here on the 0-1, and the pitch high for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Luis Arias. So it's a 1-1 count. And the pitch from Rodon is ball 2. So we have 2 balls, 1 strike here to Luis Ariz. And the 2-1 is fouled. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's play that 2-strike horn. Get his 6th out of the game. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. And that is popped up. And it looks like Grisham is right there to make the play for out number 3. And now we are going to the bottom of the 6th. 4, 5, 6 batters. Goldschmidt, Bellinger, Volpe coming up for the New York Yankees. We are going to a commercial break. And Rodon looking really good so far in over 6 innings. So I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, bearded Rodon, man. Bearded Rodon. Looking good out there. So I'm sorry, JB. I hope he's not beating you too bad in fantasy. So I'm seeing there's like 5 seconds left between the Knicks and Celtics, and it's tied at 100. Beagle, I'm not sure why you don't trust the bullpen. Actually, Yankees bullpen has been pretty freaking good, despite missing some guys still, you know. Is this game going to go into overtime with the Knicks and Celtics? All right. We are here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, I mean, the more rest for the bullpen, the better, man. I'm all for it. All right, as Paul Goldschmidt steps into the plate here. And Pavetta's back on the mound. As he sets. And the pitch. And there's a single that gets through. And Paul Goldschmidt leads things off here with a single. He is 1 for 3 in today's game now. And that'll bring up Cody Bellinger to the plate. So a nice little piece of hitting there by Paul Goldschmidt as the Yankees start off the inning with a single by Goldschmidt here in the bottom of the 6th. And it looks like we're having a pitching change. Yuki Matsui is coming into the game. He'll face Bellinger, Volpe, and Wells. So a little commercial break. Yeah, for real, Ace. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. Carlos Rodon at 83. Yeah, Rodon has, he's at 83 pitches, 5 strikeouts, no walks, no earned runs, only gave up a couple of hits. Pavetta just gave up the 2 runs. He had 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. Yankees 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position. They've left 4 men on base. Padres 0 for 1 with runners in scoring position. They've left 2 runners on base. So Yankees have 5 hits. Padres have 2. So wow, overtime for the Knicks game. That is wild. Oh man. I mean, they have to have a second win. They don't have they don't have a choice. Let's hope the Knicks can make it happen in overtime. No, the game is going. We're here in the bottom of the 6th there, Frederick. So Yuki Matsui's in the game for the San Diego Padres. So left-handed pitcher here for the Padres, who's taking over pitching duties for the San Diego Padres as they took Nick Pivetta out. And it is 2 balls, no strikes here to Cody Bellinger. Showing Bellinger's numbers against left-handed pitching, he actually does pretty well. As Matsui sets here on the 2-0. Here's the pitch. And Bellinger fouls that one off. I hope you're right there, CT. I really do, bro. I really do. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Cody Bellinger as Matsui sets the 2-1. 3-1 now to Cody Bellinger. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Cody Bellinger. We are in the bottom of the 6th. The Yankees have a 2-0 lead. As Matsui sets. And 3-1. And Bellinger rips that, but it is a foul ball. Nice little souvenir for a fan. So 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Cody Bellinger. And Matsui checks on Paul Goldschmidt. That was his first throw over. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's a full count to Cody Bellinger. Matsui sets. And here's the payoff. And Bellinger pops that one up. And it's in foul territory. And the play is made by Tyler Wade for out number 1. And that'll bring up Anthony Volpe to the plate. And Volpe's at the plate as Matsui sets. Here's the pitch. And Paul Goldschmidt steals second base. Ball goes into the outfield. And Goldschmidt goes to third. Oh! Great base running there by Paul Goldschmidt. He's still second base. Bad throw by Diaz. And on that bad throw, Goldschmidt goes to third. Volpe, can I say it? What are you trying to say there, JB? Go ahead. Say what you need to say. So runner on third with one out, and it's a stolen base and an error on Diaz on a bad throw. And the 1-0 to Volpe is 2 balls, no strikes now. So Volpe right now is 0 for 2 in today's game. So 2 balls, no strikes here to Volpe as Matsui sets. And the 2-0, 3-0 now. 3 balls, no strikes to Volpe. So 3-0 count, runner on third, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th, Yankees have a 2-0 lead in tonight's game. As Goldschmidt takes his lead at third base. Matsui sets. Here's the pitch. And Volpe pops that one up to left field. And Gonzalez makes the play as Goldschmidt tags and as he scores. So a sac fly there, an RBI sac fly there for Anthony Volpe. It's a 3-0 lead. So good situational hitting there. Scored the runner from third. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 6th. And that'll bring up Austin Wells. All right, the Knicks are up by 6 with a little over 2 minutes left. I dig it. So good job to Anthony Volpe for getting the run in. And we have Austin Wells, who was 1 for 2 in today's game. And he takes ball 1 from Matsui. All right there, JB. Thanks for popping in there, bud. Have a great night. Hopefully everything is well with you. Make sure you guys go subscribe to the Back It Up Binge podcast. He does a really good job over there. This is my Orioles friend. So I've had the honor of being on his channel when he interviewed me and wanted to get my thoughts on the Yankees offseason. It was a good time. Really cool guy. You guys really like him. So make sure you all subscribe, like I said, to the Back It Up Binge podcast. So he does baseball, football. So if you're a football fan, go check him out. It's 2 balls, 1 strike here to Austin Wells. And the pitch is fouled. It's 2-2 now. Hey, CT Cards, settle down. All right? Jeez. And we got Oswald Peraza waiting on deck. Looks like the Knicks are up by 3. Am I going back and forth here? So 2-2 count, 2 outs to Austin Wells. And that is popped up. And it looks like the play is made by Lockridge for out number 3. And we're going to the top of the 7th. Machado, Bogarts, Campusano are due up. So we are going to the top of the 7th. The Yankees have a 3-0 lead now. Oh, man. Guys talking about burritos. Actually, I'm not even in the mood for a burrito. I don't even know what I'm in the mood for. Anybody suggest something good? I don't know what I want to eat. Trying to lose weight over here. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding about the lose weight part. So it looks like less than a minute left. Looks like 51.5 seconds. Knicks are up by 3. Beagle says rabbit. Andrew Dank says he's getting hungry as well. Yeah, what are you in the mood for, Andrew? What do you want to eat, man? Three-point game. Yeah, Petruzzi, I'm following it on the box score. Whoa, 3 seconds left now, huh? Who has the ball? Foul on Knicks. You've always wanted to try rabbit. I heard rabbit was actually pretty good. I don't know, though. I've never had it. Desiree had pulled pork and sweet potatoes. Okay. All right, looks like we are back to the game. So 1-0 count here to Manny Machado as he pops that one up to right field. Judge is right there to make the play for out number one. And that'll bring up Xander Bogaerts to the plate. Yankees have a 3-0 here in the top of the seventh. As Rodon sets, here's the pitch. Whoa, way outside. Goes to the back of the wall. It's 1-0. Is 2 balls, no strikes now to Xander Bogaerts. Three 3-0 now. Pitches are inside. Carlos Rodon at 88 pitches currently. The Padres have Bergert and let's see the other name. They have 2 guys pitching, 2 guys up right now in the bullpen for the Padres. As it's a 4-pitch walk to Bogaerts. So Bogaerts is on first base. 1 out, runner on first, top of the 7th. The Yankees have a 3-0 lead. And that'll bring up Luis Campusano. Knicks win. I'm assuming the Knicks won, right? Because it said that the overtime is over and the Knicks were in the lead. Is that a thing? Can anybody confirm? And it looks like Matt Blake is out there talking with Carlos Rodon. They're having a little conference there. He's probably just trying to settle him down. Knicks win. Let's go. Let's go. So Luis Campusano at the plate. So runner on first, 1 out, top of the 7th. So swing and a miss by Luis Campusano. It's 0-1. So 1-1 count. 2 balls, 1 strike now. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Luis Campusano. This will definitely be Rodon's last inning of tonight's game. He is currently at 92 pitches here in the top of the 7th. And here's the 2-1. That is called a strike. It's 2-2 now. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Luis Campusano. And here's the pitch. And it's a grounder. Peraza goes to second. He gets the force out. And Campusano makes it safely to first base. So they do get the force out at second base. It's 2 outs now in the top of the 7th with a runner on first. And that'll bring up Oscar Gonzalez to the plate. So 2 outs, runner on first, top of the 7th. Oscar Gonzalez is at the plate. Let's see what he does here. He is 0 for 2 in today's game. And the pitch from Rodon. And that gets through the diving Vivas. So we have runners on first and third now as Campusano makes it to third base. So runners on the corners now. And Elias Diaz is coming to the plate. And it looks like Boone is coming out. And he's going to take Carlos Rodon out as there will be a pitching change. Yeah, it was a good hit, but Vivas just couldn't come up with it on the dive there. And Rodon's night is over, but a round of applause here for Carlos Rodon, though. You got to give him his props. So, round of applause for Carlos Rodon. So his night is over. And let's look at those polls. He had 5 strikeouts. Let's see who voted for what. So I'll end the poll here. Yeah, most of you said that he would go over 6 innings, but or 6 strikeouts, but he went 5. So whoever voted for under, good for you. I'll take 6 2/3. Yeah, I mean, I'll take 6 2/3 from Rodon. Rodon was great tonight. But Carlos Rodon with 5 strikeouts. Let me check that stat line real quick. Yeah, 6 2/3. Gave up 3 hits. No earned runs, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. But he is responsible for the runners on right now. And we got Fernando Cruz, people. He is leading all American League relievers in strikeouts right now with 28. Freaking love this guy. So let's see if Fernando Cruz can close out this inning and then take the Yankees here to the bottom of the 7th. And pinch hitter Gavin Sheets is coming to the plate. He'll be pinch hitting in today's game. So runners on the corners with 2 outs, and the pitch is a ball. So ball 1 to Gavin Sheets. So 1 ball, no strike here to Gavin Sheets. And the pitch, 2-0. The ball gets away. Does the runner score? They get him out of there. All right. Good job. And that'll end the inning. Ball gets away on a pitch, and Wells was able to recover, and they got him out of there. So let's see this replay. Yeah, Wells finds the ball, and he makes the tag. He makes the play. So good job to Austin Wells. Wow. So Campusano tried scoring, but they couldn't score. So good job. They saved the run out at home. So that is 3 outs. We're going to a commercial break. I will take a small break here, folks. I'll leave you all with some tunes, and I will be right back. All right. And bottom of the 7th. We'll resume here shortly. So hopefully you all enjoyed the 7th inning stretch. Got your snacks, got your drinks, got your food. Looks like Martin Maldonado is taking over at catching duties for Elias Diaz, who's pinch hit for Gavin Sheets. And it is 1-0 here. And Ryan Bergert is on the mound here for the San Diego Padres as Peraza is up to bat. He is 0 for 1 in today's game. He fouls off that pitch, and it is a 1-1 count. And there's a grounder, hit to third. Machado makes the play for out number 1. What's up, Dev? How's it going there, bud? And we got Yuriel Vivas, who was 0 for 1 in today's game, but also had a walk earlier. And the pitch, swing and a miss. I mean, the Celtics were up by 20 at one point. I thought that was crazy. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Vivas. And the pitch, swing and a miss, and he struck out. 2 outs here in the inning. And we are going back to the top of the lineup, so that'll bring up Trent Grisham. They're showing highlights of John Carlos Stanton working out. He's running here. Not sure when he'll be back. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike here to Trent Grisham. All right, CT, have a good night there, dude. And 1-1, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike here. And 2-1. And Grisham fouls that one off. It's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here. What's up, Infernus? How's it going, man? Yankees are up 3-0 right now. Yankees are up 3-0. Carlos Rodon did a really good job tonight. He went 6 2/3, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk. Gave up a couple of hits. Didn't give up any runs. Yankees looking good right now, man. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes here. It's a full count to Grisham. And the pitch. And he pops that one up to center field. And the play is made for out number 3. And we're going to the top of the 8th here, folks. So 3-0 game. Yankees are winning. Top of the 8th coming up. And we are in a commercial break. But so far, good night. You know, the Knicks won. If the Yankees win, even better. It'll be a good night for New York. So, but I do appreciate everybody tuning in. Once again, make sure you all hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're watching this for the first time. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Once again, we're in a commercial break. Top of the 8th will be coming up here shortly. Padres will be coming to bat. Yankees are up 3-0, so Yankees are 6 outs away. 6 outs from winning this game. Yeah, Susan does not a Knicks fan, but she's happy that Boston lost. But the game should resume here shortly. Yeah, and first, the cheesecake is strong in this chat. You could blame Stephen B for that one. He kept bringing it up. It's his fault. And looks like Devin Williams is in the game here in the top of the eighth. And it's strike one here to Maldonado. Yep, no more duck races. It's going to be boxing matches there in Furnace. So you have an advantage over everybody. It's 0-1 here to Maldonado. And the pitch, that is in there for a strike. It's 0-2 now to Maldonado. So no balls, 2 strikes to Maldonado as he calls time. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Maldonado. As Williams sets, here's the pitch. And he swings and misses. Oh, strikeout for Williams. So first strikeout of the game for Devin Williams. He's taking over pitching duties here in the top of the eighth. 1 out here now. So Devin Williams has been looking a little bit better ever since he was taken out of the closer role. Boxing ducks? Nah, no animals involved. I was just talking about you all boxing amongst each other. In fairness, you have the advantage here. As Tyler Wade is at the plate, and a pitch from Williams is ball 1. She's going to buy duck costumes. Oh, my God. But it's 1-0 here to Tyler Wade, who is 0 for 2 in today's game as he takes ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes. That is in their first strike. It's 2 balls, 1 strike now to Tyler Wade. Still raining there in the Bronx, but it doesn't look like it's raining as bad as it was when they delayed it. Here's the 2-1, 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike here to Tyler Wade. So the count is full to Tyler Wade. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes. As Williams sets. And the pitch, and Wade draws a walk, so it's a 1-out walk here. And we have Brandon Lockridge to the plate. It's 1-0 to Brandon Lockridge. As Williams throws over to first. Actually, they fixed the count there. It's 0-1. Oh and 2 on a foul. And the 0-2, and Lockridge gets a hit. That'll drop as Grisham throws it in. So we got runners on first and second as Tatis Jr. comes to the plate. So 2 runners on here for the San Diego Padres with Fernando Tatis Jr. coming to the plate. Yeah, they're probably going to have to get Luke Weaver, huh? So 0-1 count here to Fernando Tatis Jr. Double play ball would be awesome right here. And the 0-1. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now to Tatis Jr. And Luis Ariz is on deck. And here's the 1-1. It's 1-2 now. Let's see if Williams could get his second strikeout of the inning. And he struck him out. So 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. And that'll bring up Luis Ariz. Williams trying to close out this inning here. And it looks like the pitching coach is out there arguing with the umpire. Or it's the manager, sorry. Let's see if the manager gets thrown out. He might get thrown out of this game. Tatis is throwing out a game. Oh, there was an ejection? Yeah, I mean, kind of figured. Yeah, he was heated, all right. Well, I need to. Was he actually? Yeah, he got thrown out. If he did, I got this soundboard right here. Hold on, where is it?
You are out of here.
So 3-0 count here to Luis Ariz. And he walks him on a 4-pitch walk. And bases are loaded here, folks. And looks like Devin Williams is, he's getting pulled out of the game. Boone has seen enough. And Luke Weaver will be coming in as Manny Machado was getting ready. So, yeah, Weaver's night is over. So with 2 outs, Luke Weaver is coming in to try and get out of this inning with the bases loaded. And we are in a commercial break, folks. Game will resume here shortly. Let's check these other scores around Major League Baseball. So Cardinals beating the Pirates 6-3. Diamondbacks beating the Mets 1-0. Athletics and Mariners 0-0. Dodgers beat the Marlins 7-4. Braves won 4-0. Cubs beat the Giants 9-2. The Royals beat the White Sox 3-0. The Brewers beat the Astros 5-1. Nationals, Guardians postponed. So those are your scores. Those are your games, folks. Yeah, let's see. Let's hope the Yankees don't, let's hope it doesn't fall in their faces. As Luke Weaver is in the game, folks. And it is strike 1 here to Manny Machado. So no balls, 1 strike here to Machado. And here's the 0-1. It is 1-1 now. So 1 ball, 1 strike. As Weaver sets, here's the pitch. Oh, and that is hit into left field. And that'll score at least 2 runs. So the Padres get a couple of runners. And it is a double by Machado with 2 outs. A 2 RBI double here for Manny Machado. And now it is a 1-run game. The Padres are down. They're losing by 1 run now. So at least it wasn't a bases clearing double, but and here we go, folks. Game is about to get really interesting here with Xander Bogaerts at the plate. And here's the pitch from Weaver. And that is in there for a hit as the game is tied. And Manny Machado also scores. And the Padres, just like that, take a 4-3 lead on a single by Xander Bogaerts, folks. And the Padres just blow up here as the Padres take a 4-3 lead. Unfreaking believable. What's up, Jake? Oh, this is so frustrating. Oh, my God. And Campusano is at the plate. So all 4 runs coming here in the top of the 8th. Which sucks, right? Because Rodon pitched such a great game. And you know, if they lose this game, it's such a waste of a start, man. But Luis Campusano right now 0 for 3 in today's game. And it's 2 balls, 1 strike. Two one, swing and a miss. It's 2-2 now. Play that 2. So 2, 3, 4 batters coming up here in the bottom of the 8th. Hopefully those guys could make it happen. Here's the 2-2. It's a full count now to Luis Campusano. All right, and Campusano now walks. So the inning still continues here for the Padres with 2 outs. They are making it happen here with 2 outs here, folks, and that'll bring up Oscar Gonzalez to the plate. Yeah, man, yeah, I mean, Weaver threw a bad pitch that was just like, okay, here, take this, get this hit, This is frustrating. And the first pitch to Oscar Gonzalez is ball 1. And the 1-0, that is in there for a strike. So it is 1-1 now to Oscar Gonzalez. So 2 balls and 1 strike here. Tim Hill is warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees. And the 2-1. That is ripped foul. The count now is 2-2. Let's play that 2-strike horn. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Weaver trying to get this team out of the 8th inning. Padres have a 4-3 lead, and here's the pitch. And that is fouled. And the 2-2, and it's a grounder. Weaver gets it, throws it to first, out number 3. But the damage has been done as the Padres have a 4-3 lead. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. Judge, Rice, and Goldschmidt are due up. So not exactly the inning that we won, and not exactly the game that we were hoping for. The Yankees had a 3-0 lead throughout the whole game. Or, well, it was 2-0, but then they had 3. They were leading in this game all throughout the game, and then they just, unfortunately, just couldn't get the job done there in the 8th inning. Williams came in, looked good, but then, gave up a couple of walks. The bases were loaded with 2 outs for Luke Weaver, and they got all 4 of the runs in this inning. So that sucked, man. So bottom of the 8th, Judge, Rice, and Goldschmidt coming up. So they got to make something happen here. Yeah, Ace. I mean, that's all we could do is sigh. Oh, my God. Well, I mean, Williams, he looked good in his last 3 outings. I mean, he looked really good, when he was taken out of the closer role tonight. Just couldn't make it happen, That just sucked, man. But man, if they lose this game, what a waste of a start for Carlos Rodon. That if I'm Rodon, I'm annoyed right now because he pitched such a gem. He really did. Oh, for sure, Jake. Yeah, absolutely. But Jeremiah Estrada is in the game for the San Diego Padres. And the pitch to Judge, it is popped up foul. So 0-1 to Aaron Judge right now. Judge is 0 for 2 today. He had a walk in the first inning. As Estrada sets here on the 0-1. Ball one, so 1-1 count. So Padres bullpen is pretty solid based on those stats that they just showed. And Judge pops that one up to center field. And Lockridge makes the play for out number 1, and that'll bring up Ben Rice. Judge now 0 for 3 in today's game. Ben Rice coming in. He is 1 for 3. Let's see if he can try and tie it up. A solo home run would be awesome here by Ben Rice. But they got the Padres series. Then they travel to Sacramento to play against the Athletics. Then to Seattle to play against the Mariners before they come back and they play the Mets not this weekend, but the weekend after at Yankee Stadium. And Ben Rice takes strike 1. And the 0-1, swing and a miss. It's 0-2 now to Ben Rice. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Ben Rice as Estrada sets. And the 0-2, swing and a miss as Ben Rice strikes out. 2 outs in the inning, folks, and that'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. So now we have Paul Goldschmidt at the plate. And he takes strike 1. So 0-1 count here to Paul Goldschmidt. And the pitch, that it is fouled back. It's 0-2 now to Paul Goldschmidt. So no balls, 2 strikes to Goldschmidt as Estrada sets. Here's the 0-2, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. CT cards, I remember the Kevin Brown situation. And the 1-2, Goldschmidt fouls that back. The 1-2, that is foul. So Goldschmidt is battling here. Oh, wow. That ball bounced right off his mask. Tim Hill is warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees, and it's a 1-2 count. And the pitch. And Goldschmidt hits that to center field, and center fielder slips. And he is on there with a single. So Goldschmidt with a 2-out single as he wins that battle. So the tying run is on first base. That does bring up Cody Bellinger. Dang, Bill, that sucks, man. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th with Bellinger at the plate with 2 outs. Tying run is on first base. Yankees are down by 1 run. And the pitch is strike 1 to Cody Bellinger. So it's an 0-1 count. Bellinger is 1 for 3 in today's game. Volpe is waiting on deck as Bellinger calls time. And the 0-1, Bellinger fouls that back. It's 0-2 now to Cody Bellinger. So it's an 0-2 count to Cody Bellinger. As Estrada sets, here's the pitch. It is ball 1. So 1-2. So count is even at 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Anthony Volpe is waiting on deck. And here's the 2-2. As Bellinger pops that one up, but Lockridge is right there to make the play for out number 3, and that is the end of the bottom of the 8th. And the top of the 9th is coming up. It looks like Tim Hill is coming into the game. And we are in a commercial break. Man, I'm still upset, man. It's like, God, they were leading in this game, and they just blew it all up in the 8th inning. Oh my God. Like, it's terrible. Terrible. What's up, Mr. Coconuts? How's it going, man? How many pitches did hold on? How many pitches did Rodon have? Well, before he got pulled out of the game, he He was at 95 pitches. So I mean, 95 pitches was so he had a lot of pitches. Yeah, and those 3 runs that were given up in the 8th inning there, that was all on those 3 runs were on Devin Williams because he was responsible, and Weaver was responsible for the 1 earned run. And it looks like we're back to the game. It is pouring in the Bronx right now. And it is it's hit by or ground out by Maldonado on the first pitch. So it's 1 out here in the top of the 9th. And Tyler Wade is coming to the plate. And strike 1 to Tyler Wade. Yeah, it is definitely pouring out there. What's up, Timothy? Try to stay as positive as possible there, man. Yeah. Tempo, yeah, it's a 10 ERA, just a little over 10 ERA for Williams. That's bad, dude. That's bad, man. But it's 0-2 to Tyler Wade. As Tim Hill sets on the 0-2. Now it's 1-2. And it's a grounder, hit to Peraza, and he gets the out there. Nice little scoop there by Goldschmidt. So we have 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. So nice play. Nice play by Peraza. A nice little scoop there by Goldschmidt. And it's an 0-1 count to Lockridge right now. So 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. And let's play that 2-strike horn. Whoa, almost hit him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That ball is slippery. And Suarez is warming up in the bullpen for the San Diego Padres. He'll come in the bottom of the 9th to try and close this game out. And the pitch is popped up. Bellinger is right there to make the play. And the Yankees have a 1-2-3 inning here in the 9th. Volpe, Wells, Peraza due up. Last chance for the New York Yankees to at least try and tie this game up or to win it in the 9th inning. How awesome would it be if they won? So let's see what they do here, folks. Yeah, this just sucked, man. This game just absolutely sucks. They had a lead throughout the game. Rodon just pitched to Gem, and then it just 8th inning, just Padres just came alive. Frustrating. Yeah, gotta be positive, man. I mean, try to be positive. Hopefully, a walk off does happen. Yeah, you're right about that. CT cards. Well, they suck in extra innings ever since they implemented the ghost runner rule. Ever since they implemented the ghost runner rule, the Yankees are like one of the worst teams in extra innings. It's so bad. Like it's so rare that they win a game in extra innings with the ghost runner on. Like I said, ever since they implemented that rule, they haven't played well in extra innings. Yeah, I mean the ghost runner, man, it's it's not great. I mean, I understand they're trying to speed up the game, but a few people suggested like why not, if it goes to like 12 innings or something, then bring up the ghost runner. That I could see. But anyway, so yeah, Suarez is good. The Padres bullpen is really good. I mean, yeah, this guy Robert Suarez, .60 ERA, 16 strikeouts, 4 walks. He's nuts, man. But Volpe is coming to the plate, so once again, uh last chance for the New York Yankees on a rainy night here in the Bronx. Yeah, 12 inning ghost at first. Yeah, I mean, here's the 1-0. It's a or one ball, no strikes. Sorry. He already has 16 saves. That's crazy. The 1-0. That is called a strike, almost the same pitch. But umpire calls it a strike. It's 1-1 now to Anthony Volpe. And that's strike two. It's 1-2. Volpe a little frustrated there on the mound. Yeah, I never want to see the ghost runner in the playoffs. I better not see the ghost runner in the playoffs. That would annoy me, man. But it's a 4-3 game here. What's up, SGA? 1-2. It's 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Anthony Volpe. Yeah, I saw they lost to the Cubs 9-2. And yeah, Volpe strikes out here. So out number one. And Austin Wells is at the plate. He is 1 for 3 in today's game. 0-1 to Austin Wells. Let me fast forward this a little bit more. I think I'm like lagging a little behind. It's 1-1 here to Austin Wells. And the pitch that is popped up, and that ball is traveling, but play is made at the warning track as he drops to his knees. Oh my God. That ball traveled. I didn't think it was going to travel that far, but my God. Wells gave that one a ride. And it looks like the Martian is coming to the plate to try and tie this game up, hopefully, or at least keep this game alive. So Dominguez pitch hitting for Oswald Peraza. And the Martian is at the plate. Drop those Martian emojis. Drop those alien emojis. So up to Dominguez to keep this game alive. First pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-1. So it's 0-2. Call strike 0-2. Dominguez fouls that one off. So Dominguez is down to his last strike. Vivas is on deck for the Yankees. Yankees are down by 1 run. And the 0-2. It's 1-2. And Dominguez strikes out swinging, and that is the ball game, folks. Not much to say here. I'm gonna make this quick because this was like frustrating as all it could be, man. Yankees had the lead throughout the whole game. They were up 3-0 in the 8th. And then the Padres just came alive and scored all 4 runs in the 8th, ruined a masterpiece by Rodon, unfortunately, and they lose this game. It would have been nice for the Bats to put up another run or so. I mean, they were up 2-0 majority of the game. Then it was 3-0, but like I still would have been comfortable with 3-0. I was comfortable, but it would have been better if it was like 4-0. I mean, what's done is done. This was just overall just a bad freaking game. In the end, it was great throughout the game, and then it was just a bad game. They just weren't meant to win this game. That was just, oh my God. Like, I'm just at a loss for words, man. Like, I really am. The Yankees, they were 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position. They left 5 men on base, and that's all she wrote, folks. That's all she wrote. Like that's it. Yankees just blew it in the 8th. The bullpen just couldn't hold it down. They just couldn't hold it down. It was just one of those off nights. I mean, Williams, he looked good in his last few outings, but then started to struggle there. And then with Weaver, just had one of those rare bad outings. And the bats just didn't come through, and oh my God, this is that was hard. That was hard to watch. But anyway, folks, I'm gonna end it here because the more I talk about it, it's just gonna be the same thing over and over again. And there's really no point in talking about it because you can't blow games like this. You can't blow games like this. And yeah, unfortunately, Devin Williams left the bases loaded for Luke Weaver. You were hoping Luke Weaver can come in and, get out of that inning. But unfortunately, it just blew up in his face. So the 3 runs that were given up initially were on Devin Williams because he was responsible. Then Luke Weaver gave up the 1 run. He was responsible for that one. So the saddest part of tonight's game was just Rodon's start was wasted. Rodon pitched a great game, and this is what happens like every time. Like, I don't want to say every time, but Rodon pitches a good game, and then it's like the Yankees bats, they just don't come through. But anyway, folks, like I said, I'm gonna end it here. But once again, people, like, I do appreciate you all hanging out. I do appreciate you all being part of the coming through and hanging out during the play-by-play. Trust me, I'm frustrated just as much as you all are. I may not be yelling and cursing like other folks. I'm sure some of you probably are probably yelling at the TV for all I know. And I get it. I understand. But this was a crappy game. Should have won. Rodon pitched such a great game. This is not on Rodon. It goes to what I've been saying. Rodon pitches a good game, and sometimes the bats just don't come through, when they're supposed to. And tonight was one of those nights. But folks, I'm going to end it here. I appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out. Make sure you all hit the like button on the way out, right? Like Desiree's saying. Make sure if you're watching this on the rerun, you hit that like button. It does really help out the channel, folks. I would really, really appreciate it. If you're new to this channel, you're watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. Join in on the conversation. Even if you're not a Yankees fan, if you're a fan of another team, join the fun, join the party. I got other subscribers that support other teams, so it's great interacting with them. And share this channel out. Let's continue growing this channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Folks, have a great night. We'll see you here tomorrow. Let's go. Let's see if the Yankees can at least split it up, split the series, and go for the series win on Wednesday. But we'll see what happens. All right. So have a great night, everybody. And as always, let's go Yankees, and we're out.